Yo, what's up guys, Gray here, and today we have got our week 6 battle? Week 8 battle of the UPA. We're going up against Shmon and his Belgian Red Dragapults. He's doing actually pretty well this season, considering he drafted round 1 Bishop. I don't think many expected him to do particularly as well as he has. He's 5-2, I believe, going into this matchup. However, his Galarian Zapdos does just kind of beat us. So yeah, make sure to go check out his channel and all the other coaches in the UPA for this season. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. We are bringing a team that loses to Galarian Zapdos. He does bring the Tangler. I did kind of expect that. There was a nice little genning error with my Tyranitar, which left it with an interesting name, to say the least. I will be leading off with it. As you can see, it's Focus Sash. We see Galarian Zapdos, which just beats my team. We are Sash counter, so I'm going to protect to scout what he wants to go for. I assume it's either Choice Scarf or Choice Band. I could be wrong to assume. By all means, I could be wrong. A subset would just beat us, straight up, would just win. Azumarill can just win. In this matchup, I need to keep my Abomasnow healthy. Abomasnow also is dealing with the Tangler, is dealing with the Slowking. I'm kind of surprised to see the Moltres, but it does to an extent make some sense. My Abomasnow is not outspeeding that, so I've got to be careful around the Moltres, but outside of that, I am pretty confident I can deal with it. Most of the rest of my team, in fact, has coverage for it, so getting rid of the Galarian Zapdos is really the big one, and if I get rid of Azumarill, I'm pretty confident I can win, but it's easier said than done. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. And I do apologise if you can hear my fan. I don't say this in my BBL game because I actually just played it. It's like 1,000 degrees in my room, so I'm really hoping. Dorothy, that is the Moltres. Not necessarily the lead I wanted to see. I don't expect this to want to stay in, but also I don't want to take the U-turn chip. So I think I want to go for a Protect, because there's nothing he can do to set up. If he switches, he switches. But I don't want to be U-turn because I don't want my Sash to be broken. But I would like to scout if this thing has U-turn or not. Could be vital information. So okay, so he's going to U-turn. Or drop a Solar Beam. That is also entirely possible, but he didn't. Nice little bit of chip for the clearly focused Sash Moltres. I'm just going to go out into my... I got to go out into my, what's it called? Stoutland, I think, here. Stoutland will bring in probably the Steelix. Steelix sucks. So do I want to go out into my Keldeo instead? Keldeo would be a ballsy play. I could also just go into this. Effectively, yeah, I think it's got to be my switch in. Effectively, I don't have many ways to deal with Zapdos. Steelix probably still comes in on this as well, but that's fine. It will always live a Focus Blast unless it's max defense instead of max Spadef, but there's a strong chance it's just max Spadef. There's a Steelix. I am just gonna click Focus Blast because I don't want to mess around with this. I have got Thunder Wave to hopefully be able to just protect. Okay, that's a interesting play. That could have quite easily backfired on him. I'm taking a little bit of chip. I've basically taken rock chip at this point. Yeah, I'm going to Focus Blast again. He doesn't know my set. He may well just switch out, but he could also very well set up rocks. Now he's going to switch to the Tangler. Did not expect that. We do connect. This should do some pretty good damage. Yeah, that's doing some pretty good damage. Thundy to a Tangler. That's surely like... That's just max defense. Focus Blast again is a little risky. So if he's like at 55, he went down to 45 and took Sand. Hard to really tell how much he's at, but I think I just want to go for a Dark Pulse anyway. He's going to withdraw, maybe into the Slowking. No, straight back out into this. Well, this now takes the necessary chip. So this would now die to a Focus Blast. I just would need to hit it. If I can get rid of this, then there's no rocks. I just Focus Blast again. You can go into maybe Slowking this time. It's going to protect. Like, this is fine. I don't mind him doing this. Like, sure, I won't be able to knock it out if I run out of Focus Blasts, but it's still fine. As long as I connect, it's still fine. Now, you can go into Slowking if he wants to. You can go back out into Tangler if he wants to. He may also predict me to go for a Dark Pulse and stay in, or risk the miss. But if he gets rocks up, I have to bring Drill in to get rid of the rocks for Tyranitar to still be able to check the Galarian Zapdos. So realistically, I want him to give me this. Nope. I'm assuming the... so the slow... Okay. He just goes hard into the Zapdos. This is a nice chip. It's not going to do tons, but it's going to be a nice chip regardless. And I just want to T-Wave this. T-Waving this is always my play. And we are going to connect. Okay, so the Zapdos is a little bit less of a threat. Just going to U-turn. Again, this is fine. With that paralyzed, yeah, that's a little bit better. You'll be able to check, actually. I was at like 75-ish percent. I should have been keeping a track of my health. But I was at like 75-ish percent. Zapdos, Glur. If he was banded. U-turn did 21 to 25. So out comes the Slowking. Do I ever switch into this? Yeah, I can go out to my Stoutland, so I'm just going to click Volt Switch. That's a sizable chunk. Maybe I should have Dark Pulsed. But I'm going out into our Stoutland. Rock's a little bit less of an annoyance now. He's going to Scold. Can he get the burn? Because Facade would be... yeah, Facade doing some damage. I do think the Steelix is coming in. How much... I mean, I'm now unburned. It's not going to be doing much at all. Do I want to just double back out into Dundee? I feel like I don't need to make that play anymore. So, I am just going to click Facade. And that is the Tangler. Oh no, this is dead. Oh, it just barely lives. That is unfortunate. Am I speed creeping this? If this is paralyzed, oh, it's Choice Scarf. I don't outspeed this. I mean, it looked like potential Scarf damage. I don't want to lose this just yet. I could go Tyranitar. I think that's fine. I think going Tyranitar here is okay. because it will knock out the Zapdos, and we are Focus Sash, so... And if he clicks, like, anything else... Also, if he gets fully powered, that would be, like, ideal. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, that is kind of ideal. Tyranitar keeps its Sash on top of that, so... Yeah, that's kind of nice. Azumarill can come in. I never let Azumarill set up. Straight up, never let it set up. This is a little bit of an annoyance. But I think I can go hard Keldeo. Is hard Keldeo a bit too much for unnecessary play? I mean, a body press could definitely come out. Do I want to go to Keldeo? Because Keldeo immediately puts on offensive pressure. This is looking actually quite nice. Doesn't look too great actually against the rest of the team. How much am I doing to Steelix? Aquatail's really not doing all too much. How much is my Keldeo taking from this? There's Keldeo, there is. Realistically, not too much. Taking Sam. You know, yeah, I think that's a better play. Taking a long time over that turn. If he clicks rocks, it's not the end of the world. It's not ideal. It goes for Heavy Slam, so that's not doing a lot at all. And he gets to keep up offensive momentum. That actually looks like it does more than expected. So that put me down to 135. 20%. No, that's a mid-roll. Mid-roll for Heavy Slam. Scold will do a decent chunk of damage, however I just want to go for a flip turn. It just protects. So we do take a little bit more chip. He doesn't know what set I am, so I don't know if he wants to stay in. It'd be a ballsy play to stay in. So I am going to flip turn. He may figure out that I'm already choice locked, but that's... Like, I've given no indication outside of just not being lefties. Yeah, he's going to stay in. Fair enough. I mean, you still do a lot of work in this game. Abomasnow actually does a ton of work as well. I think... Yeah, there shouldn't be any one move here that can knock out Thundy. I think Heavy Slam might hurt a little bit, but... Yeah, just Heavy Slams. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot at all. Unfortunately, I'll go take the sand, which kind of sucks. And do I want to Focus Blast here? I think I do. He can protect. Like, of course he can protect and just chip me down a little bit more. I fully expect it. But on the off chance he wants to, like, make that read. He can now knock me out. Okay, he just clicks protect again. This time I want to click Dark Pulse. I've always clicked Focus Blast. I've always made the obvious play. Sandstorm subsides, so I think I actually probably live. That's Tyranitar, not Thundy. This is max for death. It shouldn't. Yeah, I want chip on this. And if he goes into Slowking or he goes into Tangler, and that is fine too. At this point, I just want chip. Because if I can chip it into range of my Abomasnow, then we're in a grey spot. Because depending on his Moltres set, it will get 2 KO'd by Blizzard. Albeit we aren't outspeeding it with our Abomasnow, because I just genuinely didn't think that Moltres would come to this game, but I've been proven very wrong. Okay, so he lets me Dark Pulse here, which will do a good amount of damage. Heavy Slams, does this help me out? It might do. No, it barely doesn't. He's probably going to protect here. Protect is fine. I just spam Dark Pulse. Like I said, I really want damage on this. And I'm not too worried. I could also just Focus Blast and hope for the best. I think I Focus Blast here. I can get guaranteed damage, or I can try and knock this out. He's going to withdraw, so he makes a good read. And goes into Makoto, that is the Azumarill. Okay. We do connect with a Focus Blast, which is kind of nice. So it's doing reasonable damage. I'm just going to T-Wave. He's actually going to withdraw, probably back into the Steelix. Yeah, this Steelix is annoying. But it's fine. This time I'm going to go for Focus Blast again. How many Focus? I've got 2 Focus Blasts left. But, okay, he just goes for Protect. He is literally just going to sit here and stall out my PP, and that's fine. That is fine. Dark Pulse still does a good amount of damage to this. Yeah, I'm going to Focus Blast. Here's my last one. But Dark Pulse still does damage. Can we hit? We do. Awesome. Right, finally. Finally able to take that thing out. Okay, Steelix gone is huge. I think that did come down to like a big old 50-50, because it's my last one. I didn't think, or he would think that I wouldn't want to waste it. But Dark Pulse still does a good amount of damage. I was still okay kind of doing that play. Goes down to Tangler. I could Dark Pulse this. I could also just Volt Switch out into my Abomasnow. Keep this thing around because it's still kind of helpful. And he doesn't have Grey Switch-ins to Abomasnow, so getting this in and clicking Blizzard would be really, really nice. And hopefully he goes for like Leech Seed or something, but you may go for Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb would be a good play. Or Knockoff? Knockoff, that's fine. Because at this point, realistically, I don't need the Expert Belt. He could just go hard Moltres. I am kind of fine still clicking Blizzard. He's going to withdraw. I'm assuming the Moltres comes in. That was the Moltres, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so Azumarill is still a threat. So I need to keep this thing healthy. Get the freeze. I'm sorry if these stay frozen. Realistically, it shouldn't do. He should have a fire move to fool him. But regardless, I think I go Keldeo. Like, I was never staying in this situation regardless. He does have Flamethrower, yeah, makes sense. I don't think that actually falls, so like, a little bit of luck on his side, I think, for falling on that one. But I'm absolutely not going to shit talk that because, yeah. Do I want to try a Toxic? Toxic is nice for anything that could potentially come in. How many turns of Hail have I got left? Why? 2 more turns. So yeah, Toxic is the better play here. I think. Could also Scold. Yeah, I'm going to Toxic. Going to withdraw. I'm assuming the Slowking comes in. Which is why I wanted the Toxic. Hopefully we hit. We do. So now we've got Residual on this. And I can go out into Stoutland. Slice Shock will probably hurt from Stoutland, but I've got to take that hit. Yeah, so I'm just going to go Talyn. He doesn't have us switch into Facade anymore, so I can pretty freely just spam that. Unfortunately not in the sand, that would be nice, but Psyshock, fair enough. I could have actually gone Tyranitar there. That does not do a lot of damage, but with the burn, maybe enough. I actually don't think it will be. Facade is free though. Facade is completely free. I think I should knock this out. Against the Slowking. Forget there's so many slows nowadays. Teleport Slowking. Facade, if I am burned, has a chance. It will definitely knock out. Definitely knock this out after Toxic. So this is the Tangler. Make sense? I still very much appreciate damage on this. That looks like a 2-hit KO. But I could also... do I still need a switch in to Slowking? I mean, I'm not really a switch in anymore to it, so... I think Facading again is fine. Just in case you predict the Abomasnow to come out. Reflect. That's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying. I still go for Facade. Perhaps should have got Abomasnow in. Abomasnow can still deal with the Azumarill. But I'm assuming at this point it's got to be Belly Drum. From the way he's playing it. And I just never let it set up. Whatever's in, will attack it. And that's, yeah, effectively how I got to deal with Azumarill. Is this Azumarill? That's Azumarill. Yeah, so I just attack this. He can Aqua Jet me, that's fine. He's not going to Aqua Jet, he's going to try and set up, maybe? Play Ross me, okay. So maybe Banded. But I outsped. And I believe my Abomasnow has the same speed. So I can just go Abomasnow. Yeah, I can just go Abomasnow pretty freely. Just double check. Actually, no, my Abomasnow is slower. Is it faster than max speed Azu though? It's faster than Adamant max speed. If he is Choice Band Jolly. Was that the wrong play? If he's Jolly... he will knock me out if he is Choice Bound Jolly. Regardless, I click Leaf Storm. Okay, he does switch. I assume to the Moltres. This is going to do very little damage. But I do get Tyranitar in now. His team is pretty weak. Generally quite weakened. I could also bring in Keldeo. I think Tyranitar is arguably a little bit better. I'm expecting a Roost here, but now Stone Edge is actually free against his team. So yeah, I can freely click Stone Edge. He does still have the Reflect up. Doesn't have the Reflect up. So U-turn seems very likely. Do I want my Sash broken? I am speedy on this, so I know I outspeed Azumarill. That's going to do a good amount of damage. But now something's got to take Stone Edge. Probably the Tangler. I think if Tangler comes in, I just get my Abomasnow back in. doing respectable damage. Second one looks like it will knock it out. And I don't realistically have a switch into this anymore, so I've got to click it. And I would assume that is a banded Azu. He's actually going to withdraw. Tangler coming in? Is Tangler still alive? Tangler's not still alive. We connect with this. Okay, we missed that one. That's fair. That is fair. I kind of want to go Keldeo. See what he locks into. Realistically, the Sand I don't think is my win con anymore. Actually, it's pretty good. How many turns have I got left? 2. So yeah, I think Keldeo is a little bit less needed. So yeah, I'm going to go Keldeo. I guess for a Liquidation. And that's surely banded. If that's the case, how much is a Blizzard doing to this? 27 to 32? I think that's going to do enough. I want to say that does enough. Regardless, it is... Here's my play. Hey, you use max HP. Blizzard, after the hail, will knock it out. Liquidation should never do enough. Liquidation. Yeah, Liquidation's never doing enough. Blizzard is always my play here. Even if he goes into Moltres, I think it's now at a low enough amount of health. Yeah, a Blizzard into Hail might knock it out. Yeah. Right, so Abomasnow should now be able to clean up. I think the... Alright, so against Slowking. Special defensive pivot. I'm no longer expert battle, I've got to remember that. Leaf Storm is doing 65 to 77. So it should do enough. We do connect. That's of course against max for death. So yeah, we're going to pick up the kill here. And there shouldn't be any one move that it can lock into, the Azumarill, that then takes out Abomasnow, Tyranitar, and Excadrill. Plus, I can always just like Weather Stall a little bit. Yeah, I just click Leaf Storm again, and hope it's not Sap Sipper. I actually just misses. That's unfortunate. Play rough. Knocks me out. I now just go Drill and Iron Head and kill. I could also just go... Nah, Drill shouldn't die to 1, right? Because he will not be banded. Yeah, that always kills. Unfortunate, Abomasnow died there, but they put in so much work in this game. Drill just clicks Iron Head. Or just clicks Earthquake, actually. Earthquake is free. Excuse me. And... oh my life. Yeah, we're going to pick up the 3-0 win, as I slowly just cough a lung out. Good game to Shmon. Him losing his Zapdos so early was huge. I don't know why he switched it in. I guess he didn't expect Facade, but I don't know why he switched it in on my Stoutland regardless. I guess it was paralysed, it wasn't in such a great spot. But yeah, basically everything but the Focus Sash counter Tyranitar worked in that game. Abomasnow put in just a ton of work, like so much work. Obviously the freeze was quite big, but it would have just meant that I went to Tyranitar instead of Keldeo at that point. Keldeo was pretty expendable from like an early point, so I could have gone Keldeo on the Roost regardless. But yeah, it would just meant that that end game was a little bit more dragged out as I tried to keep my Abomasnow alive. But yeah, 3-0 win. Unfortunately not a 4-0. We do Abomasnow does miss, and we don't we don't keep that. I mean, I could have gone into Excadrill, I guess, and just clicked Earthquake and kept Abomasnow alive, but yeah, it is what it is. It's only differential at the end of the day, and our differential is pretty good in this league, so I'm not hugely worried about that. But yeah, make sure to check out my opponent's side. His channel will be linked down below, as well as all the other coaches in the UPA, so make sure to go check them all out. And if you did enjoy the battle, please leave a like, subscribe, all of that shit, so you can see BBL, UPA, UPBA, anything else that happens in the future. We've got one project that I'm really looking forward to, so yeah, you want to stick around for that. And until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.